And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon LeafGreen Wedlocke Challenge. Ah yeah, we are here, chilling. We decided to take a little bit of a holiday to one island. But of course, we're being forced to run some foolish errands by Bill, accursed Bill. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head to 2 Island momentarily. First of all, we're going to check out what the folk have to say in this fine place. I wish I could trade Pokemon with my boyfriend who lives far away. But alas, I'm stuck in the early noughties, and so Wi-Fi will never happen. On this island, there's an enormous volcano. Unlike on Cinnabar, the Poser Island, it hasn't erupted lately, so why not enjoy a hike? That doesn't sound ominous at all. Oh, you're a stranger here. Hi, where did you come from? Pallet Town? I don't know what the heck you're talking about, lady. And those guys are just chilling, meddling with their electronic devices, so we'll be back momentarily, I'm sure. Hi, sightseeing, are you? That's very presumptuous of you. Isn't the warm climate here great? I don't know. I can't feel temperature. Here we are on an island smack in the middle of nowhere. We're lucky to have an upstanding young man like Celio here. My granddaughter was in a tizzy over Celio's friend. Something about a famous Pokemaniac, because that's a thing, apparently. I'm not sure what that means, but Celio is quite the man. He's quite a guy. Oh, hello there. On sunny days, I step out and gaze up at the volcano and thank the heavens that we aren't doomed by its eruption every single waking moment. That's my daily routine. Let me think. When was the last time Mount Ember erupted? We may never know. Much like I don't know why you don't have a bed in your house. But it seems to be a recurring theme, so I won't judge you specifically for it, just the nation as a whole. Like this house, for example. Young people all want to go off to big cities, but I want to stay here forever and ever and ever. To each their own, I say. Now, there is this whole big old route here, Kindle Road. Now, if we take a look at our map, we've actually unlocked quite a few cool places. So, I could do this road at some point, but I think I'll get back to it. Because first of all, we should probably run the errands for Celio and Bill, and also I don't want to over level, and I don't really know what levels we'll get to because we'll have to go to 3 Island momentarily. Also, you can totally find Moltres here, so I feel like we should do that in the same episode that we help out with good old, we don't really help out, but we explore Seafoam, Articuno's dwelling, and then the power plant, which is of course Zapdos's dwelling. So, we're going to lead with Jawston. Because, I may have mentioned this previously, but I'm pretty sure there's a point coming up where you have to face a bunch of guys in a row with no breaks. I think they have poison types. So, sounds pretty dangerous. There's totally a beach down there. So we're going to see if we can actually get there and see what else is going on. Treasure Beach. Oh, there's people. Yeah, you know what? We'll be back. I'll include that with my Kindle Road goodness. But for now, to Island. Ahoy there. This is very piratey, stereotypy guy. Alright, we made it. And now on 2 Island. What is going on here? Danger! Fast current, fishing and surfing prohibited. Okay, no messing around there. What's so dangerous about fishing? Who knows? There's an old woman who lives up a cottage up on this cape. She gives the eye to Pokemon. Ugh. It's a bit unnerving. Yeah, it sounds like it. But what probably isn't unnerving is using this cut tree and seeing what is down here. It's a revive! The most useless item you could ever give me in this challenge. Another Pokemon Center. What do these guys have to say? Not many people live on 2 Island. It's probably because of the name. It just implies inferiority in general. There's this old lady who lives out on the Cape. She's been there since I don't know when, for 50 years. Have you visited the game corner already? It's no good to go alone. Take this. Okay, well, that is where we're going. Also, the sound is really loud, so I'll be back in just a moment. We're back. Yeah, I was just playing some games on Steam. I'm definitely a bit of a Civilization addict, and I had the sound up really loud and I didn't bother to change it, but now my ears are thanking me for that small interlude. Anyway, that fellow there, he moved here from Celadon City. I can hear you, you know. He started up shop with his younger brother. You have to wonder if he knew what he was getting into. I mean, it's not the most presentable of shops. Like, what these crates even have? Who knows? Oh, hello! Welcome to my shop. It doesn't have a fantastical name. We're still working on that in the branding department. Well, we've only opened up recently, you see. Our merchandise is limited, but I hope we can serve your needs. Ooh, a great ball and some fresh, exciting water. You know what? I will buy some fresh water. I suppose I could just obtain that naturally, but I feel like helping a guy out. Boone Island for 2. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what that means. Boing boing, have you tried the jumping game? The Pokemon you can enter. Some go boing, and some go booing. I was saying booing. I don't know what he's referring to. It might be like a Wi-Fi connectivity thing.
I'm the Pokemon Move Maniac. I know every single move that Pokemon learned growing up. I'm also a Mushroom Maniac.
Okay, I don't know if this is appropriate.
Bring me 2 tiny mushrooms or 1 big mushroom. If you do that for me, I'll teach a move to 1 Pokemon.
Oh, right. Well, if I find mushrooms, I don't know. Might do. That is, I think, the only time where you don't need heart scales to relearn things. Skip and Chomp, the joyful game corner. Ah, then this guy has the branding on point. Oh, hey there.
Now, where's Lestelle got to today? She always brings me lunch every day right about now because, you know, I'm too lazy to bother cooking myself.
We also don't have cookers, only sinks. You there, are you a friend of Lestelle's? That's very presumptuous of you, sir.
Have you seen Lestelle around? I don't know where she might be. Oh dear, should have been here long ago. I'm hungry, you know. Lestelle's a cutie. She got my looks, so what if someone's hammered to my Lestelle?
Well, if she has your looks, I worry about her receding hairline.
Please help me find her. Please go search Free Island.
Oh, hey.
What is this game corner you speak of? How much sadder can this get? The joyful game corner, those clowns. They said to be waiting on the island, so where are they? Hey you, is this the only free island round here? Try waking up before you crawl out of bed, you punk.
Do you sleep with that bike, by the way? This is 2 Island. Move and get your filthy motorbike out of my place. You're covering my doormat.
Okay, gotcha. These islands are confusing. It's not like there are signs or anything.
Would you look at that? Some punk scuffed up my floor. And only Lestelle knows how to clear it. I'm sorry, we're not running any games today, or probably ever. I think this is only a Wi-Fi place. As far as I know. I think there's stuff up here. The Cape Brink. You know, we could probably catch something here. We'll get a lead with Jules anyway. Because I don't think there's much to this route. And I don't know what levels everyone's at. A waterfall? What is this? What can we get here? A Slowpoke. We already have one of those. So no dice. So levels are around 31. I literally have no idea. I think on the one island you can get a Ponyta? That would be pretty cool. Ah, Spennymore's cousin. Alright, Jawson, can we escape? We can. That's very good. Oh, 36. That's pretty high. But we've got that covered. And a Spearow. Not much imagination going on with this grass. I was tempting to just fish if I don't find anything in the next encounter, but to be honest, I have enough water types. I'd rather try for something cool. Weeping Bell's pretty cool. However, we have a Bellsprout. So, that's no good. There's one more solitary chance. And it's a Persian. But we have a Meowth. Oh, we can't escape. Okay, get out of here, Drozen. Luckily, that doesn't do too much. Right, we need to actually switch out. This is crazy. Hopefully it doesn't have pursuit. Okay, it doesn't. We're fine. Oh man, payday. I'm very thankful for that. However, we need to get out of here. Oh no. This is really bad. Right, Spennymore, we're not messing around with this thing, apparently. Right, Spennymore, I think you can take it out, though. Woo! So close. Okay, one more. Even if it crits, I think we're fine. Okay, that was so scary. Apparently we can't run from Wild Persian. Even Spennymore can't run from Wild Persian here. Holy smokes. Okay. That is scary. Right, Ealing, I'm sure you could run, so we're going to put you up in front. Oh, that was more excitement than I needed right about now. Level 40 Persians. I perfected the ultimate move of its type. Seriously, everyone has the same house. Whoever's been planning these houses is making a killing. But will no one take it for future use? You, that Jolteon, no. I was just mistaken. Now, I think that this lady here is referring to the starter moves. I don't know if it is that, but I think it is. Either way, obviously I can't use that anymore because we lost Chester. Even if we did have Chester though, we probably still wouldn't be using Blast Burn if that is indeed this lady. So that was really scary, wasn't it? And that was just a wild Persian. Okay, well, now I know that we shouldn't be training here. That's a bad move. But healing your speed is really good, so... Your speed's 108, and you still couldn't escape. That's crazy. Anyway, let's pretend that didn't happen, and now, I think, is where the business begins. If you remember, that good old biker... In fact, you know what we're gonna do? We are totally... Firstly, going to take this raspberry that I just remembered you still have. And we still have this infamous Pechaberry. Now, if they have a bunch of poison types, it's pretty cool if we stick this on you, just in case. I'd like to think we'll outspeed everyone. And I don't know how many you fight in a row, but we'll find out, I guess. So we can't heal. I don't really imagine they'd have many healing items. I suppose that's in case they do. Let's check. So we have 7 hyper potions, which is just pretty decent. And we have 10 freshest of waters. We don't have any super potions. Might seem a little bit silly. And also I can't actually escape here, I've just realised. So I guess we're not getting any super potions. But we'll find out how well this goes. I don't think they'll use potions. I guess we'll find out. But anyway, I can't go back and get them. We'll deal with that if it happens. Anyway, it is time. We'll probably never have to go to 2 Island ever again. Except for after this, I guess. Oh, hey. What up? That woman looks very perplexed. Hey, hey, lady! Fork over some spending money. We're poor. Hey, who are you? I'll call the police. You probably should do that. Although, they tend not to help if the experience of Sylph Company is anything to go by. We're the Kanto Rider Federation. Vroom, va 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 boom. Our bikes don't actually make sound, so we have to do it on ourselves. Our budget's quite low. My bike's wimpy, so I have to make it... Oh, wow, he actually... That was just a joke, and he was being deadly serious. Free Isle Path. Hey there. Hey there, how's it going? I'm just pretending that all that ruckus outside isn't happening. What am I doing here, you ask? Why, I'm prospecting for gold. When I strike it rich, I'm buying a house in Kanto. Cool. Now I think you do something to expand that. I think maybe you catch Unknown, and it expands that, but that's post-game shenanigans. It's nothing we have to deal with. Alright, bikers are... It's a very serene music for bikers owning this place. Did we heal? Apparently we did. I didn't remember that. Oh, there's a thing here. Rare rocks and gems are displayed. It looks just like a ball of clay, but okay. Free Island, the Kin Island of family bonding. Hiyo, from this day on, this island belongs to us. Oh, okay, yeah, there's a bad troop of people there. Right, is this actually going to be really scary if I'm not careful? It's impossible to surf between the islands around these parts. The tides are too fast and treacherous. Yes, that's the lore we're providing. There's no Mantine surf here. Hey, did you hear the news? The PC network here can now link with PCs in Kanto. I don't know how that came about, but it's just fantastic. I would agree. Let's crush berries. That'd be wasting berries? Well, you can always find some berries on the ground in Berry Forest. That is actually a very fantastic point. I could do with some more berries. Anyway, this is going to be kind of scary. I don't know how many of these guys fight you, but I know that Drorsden is the best person to take these guys out. But it's going to be tough. I think they're pretty sure they mostly have like Coughing, Wheezing, and Grime and Muck maybe. And if they did have any other types, it would probably be fighting. Anyway, we will see how this goes. Are you the boss? Go back to Kanto right now. Ha!
I just got here, pal. Do you imagine how long it takes me to bike here? It's a lot, man. What's with the hostile attitude? It's mighty cold of you.
Your gang of clones have been raising havoc on their bikes. Do you have any idea how much trouble they've caused us on the island?
No, man, I don't get it at all. Look at this place. What do you do for entertainment? You ought to be thanking us for livening up this sleepy village. But hey, if you insist, you can try making us leave.
You cowards, so tough in a pack.
Well, we should probably leave him to it. Psych!
You, what are you staring at?
Well, it's not you, apparently.
Don't you know it's not polite? You want to make someone of it or what?
Alright, well, this is about as prepared as we're gonna get.
Let's go. I like your guts. You'll be losing money to me, but, you know.
Okay, here is where we find out how much trouble we're in with Biker Goon. Level 37 coughing. That is fine. Hopefully, I have enough power points for this entire battle. Okay, well, if they're at this level, that's probably fine. And a Grimer. Now, in thinking of power points, I'm going to use Spenny for this one. I might need Spenny at some point, just to relieve the PP stress. Psychic only has 10 in total. And Spenny can just destroy them anyway. At least when it comes to Grimer.
What is this kid, man?
Thanks for the cash, bro.
Oh man, don't you dare laugh. Aren't you from Kanto? You should be on our side.
And you should be facing me properly in battle, but apparently that's not needed. A coughing. Okay, one level higher. Still, I'm sure, absolutely not a problem for Drorsden. And it's gone. Alright, more of the same, please. Take that. Stop fooling around, man. Ooh, you have slightly more money. What's the matter with you, getting all hot like that? Totally uncool, man.
We've had the boss out here, but you had to mess it up.
Man, these guys have no, like, spatial awareness here.
You embarrass us, man.
Well, then you should be more competent. And own more than coffins. Okay, Grinder, that works too. Now, I know that the head guy, I think, has a wheezing. And I think at this point they can blow up in my face. So that is a slight concern. Slight being an understatement. But apparently this is fine. Take that. So far, that wild Persian is tougher than you all combined.
Boss, I'm telling you, gotta do something about this kid. Ugh. I've been watching you. No, you haven't. And I'd say you've done enough. What are you, their friend or something?
No, plot just demands that I fight you.
Then I guess you'll be battling me in their place.
Alright, winner takes the islands? I'm down with that. It's a cue ball, Paxton. Okay, there's the wheezing. Level 39. Okay, Drorsden. This is what you were born to do. And nailed it. Excellent. Alright, that's the biggest threat out of the way. And a muck. And hopefully Psychic also does the business here. We will find out momentarily. Oh, it doesn't do the business here. And it used Minimize, which could be dangerous if I miss. So here's hoping we don't, huh? And we didn't. I mean, how a Psychic would miss anyway is debatable. Drorsden, you legend. Take it down to poison types to the trash.
Alright, enough. We'll leave like you wanted.
We have to see the last of this bored island. Oh, so bored.
Go right on hanging around with these hayseeds?
I've never heard that expression.
Right, let's heal. And let's talk to those guys. Man, happy days. We did it. That was a lot less threatening than I would have thought it was, but could potentially, if we hadn't led with Drorsden, could have been bad. But we did, so that alternate timeline will never be realised. Alright. Now, there is a forest coming up. We're going to lead with Pickering and Wells. Because we haven't used them in a while, I believe.
It'd be fantastic if someone as strong as you lived here. I hope you at least stay here a while. I beg your pardon, you're looking for Lestel?
Oh yeah, that lady.
Lestel went off on towards Bond Bridge.
Thank you. Those goons were nothing but bad trouble.
Oh look, your Pokemon got hurt on my account. Oh, thank you. That actually is quite helpful.
You've got seriously impressive Pokemon with you, pal.
Cool, well, I expect a statue in my honor.
Me? I'm not Lostelle. She's probably gone to the berry forest, I think. She picks berries there for making lunch.
Lunch out of berries. Why not? Oh man, I could do with some pancakes of like mixed berries right about now.
I'm going to train my Doduo in the berry forest. When it evolves, I'm going to play a game on 2 Island.
No, I'm afraid you're not. Okay. Man, all these houses.
Papa keeps lying to me. I won't let me go out and play.
You must never go to the berry forest alone.
Why, there are ghosts there, and you clearly don't have any dark types.
I can see that item down there, don't you worry. I just want to see what this guy has. Okay, no super potions. That's fine.
I sometimes buy medicine here, but a lot of people heal Pokemon with berries from Berry Forest. After all, berries are free, and they never run out. Does that mean I can go back there and pick more berries? That'd be pretty neat. Those bikers were about to trash this Pokemon Mart.
Am I glad they decided to leave? Yeah, no problem, guy. Anytime.
Is it true? Celadon department store is several times bigger than this shop.
Well, yeah, you could say that.
This mart is nothing. Hey. Free Island is actually the most populous of the islands here.
Wow, really?
Still, it could be less sleepy. But I wouldn't want to see goons like those bikers here ever again.
I agree. Never seen them not on their bike. I don't know if they're actually like conditioned to do that. It's a zinc. I really should be selling all these random vitamins that I'm finding. Oh yeah, there's heis. Plural of house is now heis.
I bought this house because I wanted to live somewhere quiet. Today, I think I'll go out fishing.
I don't know why I gave her such a masculine voice, but there we go. I suppose technically all my female voices are fairly masculine. You're right, mate.
It's useless. I can't make the spoon bend of my mind. Maybe I really don't have any psychic powers.
Yeah, I came to that realization.
You know about a girl, gym leader in Saffron City? What? How preposterous. She was a psychic-type Pokemon, right? I admire her, I really do. She also slaughtered all of my Pokemon.
I still can't believe how easy that battle was, either. Oh, right, we're on Bond Bridge. Oh, there's a tree here, so maybe we won't go there just yet. Okay, so now I'm very worried that I'm going to run into a high-level Wild Persian, which just destroy everything. Ooh, a pop. Thank you. And trees back. Magical cut trees. So, with that being the case, I think we're going to lead with Ealing every time we go through grass, because I'm sure Ealing can outrun everything else, except maybe high-level Electrode. Ealing's like one of the fastest Pokemon in the entire of Generation 1, so here's hoping. There are some twins there. We'll go there momentarily, but we'll see what we can catch here first. It's not this Pidgeotto, because we of course have Pickering. What do those twins have? I actually have no idea. I get a feeling it's something grass type. And a Meowth, which we already have as well. Alright, we have 3 more shots at this to get something awesome that we don't already have. Pidgey does not fulfill that criteria. Yeah, this is not a bad training place. And there's some trainers here I'm sure I could Versus Seeker, but again, it's just not knowing what they use. And a Slowpoke, which again, we already have. So, kindly go away. Alright, one more chance. Then we're going to fight as twins. It's a Persian. Recurring theme. Right, can you run away, Ealing? Yes, okay. I would have hoped so. Alright, now, I want to leave Pickering and Wells here, because I think they have grass types, and if they don't, then I feel like these guys could still do a pretty decent job. Hey! We'll teach you what our favourite Pokemon is. Oh hey, it's Joy. You're going to be a nurse one day. I hope you realise that. Joy and Meg. Ooh, these are not grass types. I thought we could still manage this. Pretty sure Wells still has Brick Break too. So, Secret Power. And Brick Break. Boom. Oh, wow. Yeah, not a problem. These guys got this. I wish we had a Smoke Ball, because then I could lead with other Pokemon
and not have to worry about his ridiculous Persian. It just seemed to be really threatening for some reason. Oh, Meg. It's always Meg's fault. Wasn't that fun? I hope we can battle again. I hate you so much. Okay, so now we've got to switch back to healing again. And then try and fight some Pokemon. I don't know if we could have caught anything else here. It doesn't seem like it. Seems like these islands are populated with the same sort of things. So no Bond Bridge encounter for us. This looks like an item if ever I saw one, a max repel. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to use the repel. This is a time where I feel like it's actually useful. Max repel it is. Now it means I can lead with other Pokemon of my choosing. Let's pop Pickering back in front. Now, for the next gym, I've got to take on Giovanni. And I feel like it's another Grimsby job. Anyway, we'll get to that when we get to that. Where are you off to in such a hurry? Well, I'm trying to, like, rescue some child. But, I mean, if you want to battle, that's fine too. I mean, it's not that important. Oh, Bulbasaur. Cool, man. Alright, Pickering, this is a good choice. Let's fly away. Ooh, that could be bad. But it probably won't be. I feel like that sums up this entire Wedlocke challenge. Could be bad, but probably won't be. Unless it is. Okay, and Ivysaur. Alright, Pickering, you can deal with this. At least I hope you can. These guys are at acceptable levels. Lower levels than the wild Pokemon, which makes no sense. But see, this lady could be the grass gym leader based on these levels. I just found that weird, but you can't really, like, avoid that. That you get trainers later on in the game that, like, have one of a certain type. But they're higher level than the gym leader earlier in the game, so they could just become the gym leader. I don't know. I feel like I'm looking too much into that, but that is my speciality. Meanwhile, Pickering just obliterated everyone. Good job. You're raising some wonderful Pokemon. They're very murderous too, apparently. If you keep going this way, you'll eventually reach Berry Forest. Okay. I hope so, because that's where I was going anyway. What on earth would you have? Let's try Spennymoor out for this battle. Share the love. Now, as long as people don't get above level 49, that's fine. There are some trainers in that gym too. Yay, yay, Pokemon! I agree. Pokemon is fun. You have cool pigtails. A Staryu, okay. I don't really have a grass type. In fact, I don't think I've used one yet. No, I haven't. I almost always use grass types. It's very strange to go through a playthrough without using one. Another Staryu. I mean, I can deal with this. This is fine. Get Turtle Pecked. It's gotta hurt. And... oh, a Krabby. Oh, we're changing the game up slightly. Now, Wild Krabby can be dangerous if you're below their level, if they know Guillotine. One-hit KOs are not fun. Which is a good point. I know in the original games that Giovanni had Fissure on his team, and I don't know if he still does. I kind of hope not. Because that's a very cheap way to score some KOs. What happens now? Well, you restart the Nuzlocke. That's what happens. Back to Palatown you go. Did I just win or did I lose? I mean... depends on how you see winning and losing, I guess, and it depends in what context. Okay, these seem like a lot of water types. I think we'll stick with Spennymoor. Hey, my mommy said I can't swim without my float ring. Well, your mummy's not round. But I don't know why you're here without them anyway. Poliwag. And compared to the people we just faced, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. Nailed it. And, oh, a Poliwhirl. Okay, that's up in the game slightly. I mean, how is this small child own these things anyway? At higher levels than Misty's Pokemon. That's why this is so bizarre. What's stopping her just rolling in and being a gym leader? Right, let's just level Spennymoor up right here. We're gonna switch it around a bit and use Secret Power and spray some mud
I guess. Oh, and a crit. Excellent. Nice. Level 47, spend more. Oh, you are trying to learn something. It's agility, which I don't think we need. Now, why is it that the fast Pokemon learn agility? There's no point to that. Literally, I think maybe Metagross is the only thing I can think of that sees decent usage out of that move. Off the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure like Ealing was trying to learn it, and Ealing's already like super fast. You don't need it. The salty tang of the sea. It tickles my heart. You should probably get that checked out. Aroma Lady, eh? Another excellent time to use Picarin, huh? We don't even need to fly this thing. I'm pretty sure we get a secret power. Which is apparently a normal attack, regardless of what it looks like is happening. 666. And a Weeping Bell. Shall we use Wells? Nah, we'll just use Fly. Let's get this over with. This might be a pretty long episode. Oh no, not real acid. Fly's not let me down yet. I've set myself up for failure there. Alright, this is definitely a birdie episode. Take that. Something smells unpleasant. Well, it's not me. It's not just because I am Chad today. Perhaps that reek is your sweaty Pokemon's body odor. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really, like, bathed them or anything. That's kind of messed up now I think about it. Never questioned that. I mean, I already don't feed them, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, we are in the Forest of Berries. Now, I gotta keep an eye out on the ground, because there could be some nifty berries that might actually be very useful. So, I hope you guys are keeping an eye out too. Let me know if I miss any, and I will come back at some point and pick them up. I'm not gonna cut these trees, just in case. I mean, I'd imagine that we'd be seeing more berries. Aha! No? Oh, that sure looked like berries. I guess not. Have we been had here? I feel like we have. How do you get there? I want this item. Maybe the berries are just like item balls. That'd be very lackluster if so. Wow, why are there Slowpoke everywhere? What's happening? Alright, so yeah, this is a separate Route 4 encounters. How do we get up there? We need to investigate that. The Venonat, we have one of those too. Okay, so we've got 3 more encounters. If we get nothing, we'll just pop another rappel up. Right, I would like to head there, please. Aha! Fantastic. Right, encounter number 3 is a Pidgeotto. Who's willing to bet the last encounter here is a Persian? Oh wow, that was quick. It's a Bellsprout. Is Iron Bear be worth this? That's what I'm saying. Full heal. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take it. We might even find a water encounter here. Or not, as the case may be. Still no berries. You know, I thought there'd be loads on the ground. It's a Pidgeotto, not even a Persian. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's get the rappels back up. And I think we're going to lead with Drawston. And you guys might see why at the end of this forest. I was promised berries. Very loving Pokemon. Do I have to steal the berries? That's not fair. What on earth is down here? Some crazy item. Man, someone really didn't want me to have this item. Why are there so many trees? Is that really necessary? It just seems like a time sink. This better be like a Master Ball or something. I don't think I've ever actually obtained this item before in my life. I don't remember this. What is this? A Max Elixir. I don't think that's going to be too useful, but you never know. Well, let's get back across the pond. I was expecting a TM or something. Yeah, I've already looked at that. Is this the end? Oh, it sure is. And there's been no berries. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, little girl, but we need these items first. It's important to me. I was promised berries. And, like, I'm not just being weird. They actually might be useful. And Max Ether, these are not berries at all. These little patches look like they should have berries, and they don't. Alright, so we've been here. Now we can actually save this small child. Probably shouldn't have entrusted me with this task, but, well, it's happening. Howdy. Oh, please help. Also, what were you doing? You kind of just ran off there. But anyway, a scary Pokemon appeared there a little while ago. It kept scaring. It made us so scared. I'm too scared to move, but I want to go home. Oh, here it comes again. No, go away. I want my daddy. Yeah, he's not coming. Alright, it's time for a wild Hypno. And this is why I paired Drosden with Spennymoor. Look at the terrible rap that this Hypno is getting. Drosden, you are here to stand up against a negative portrayal of Hypno in the Pokemon world. We are headbutting this thing. Team Rebel. Rebelling against their negative statuses. Yes, it is confusing, I know, Drosden, but it's fine. You've got this. Okay, that had to be done. That was important. A milestone for Drosden. Fighting back against the establishment. Oh, that was so scary, thank you. I still came to pick some berries. I also like to refer to myself in the third person for some reason. You can have this. Ooh, okay, I do get a berry after all. What's your name? I'm still scared, so can I go with you to my daddy's house? Sure. Let's go home.
So you rescued Lostel. How can I thank you?
Lostel, darling, forgive me. Daddy didn't know you were scared and in trouble. Also, I'm still expecting that sandwich. It's okay, Daddy. I gotta be friends with Brittany. Okay, is that it? What's that? You're saying that this is for me? How did you know that I love rare rocks and gems? You know, just a hunch.
You sure know how to make a guy happy.
Have this meteorite. This guy was lumping this round in my bag. Oh, I see. This is from Bill. He engraved his name into it. I'm not sure why, but you have to thank him for me anyway, I guess. You know, you've been fantastic. I want you to have this. Ooh, thank you. That's quite cool, actually.
Alright, I'll get the game corner running right away. You have to come visit with a friend.
Nah, I'm good. Probably never return here again, but I'm happy to have helped. Oh, so I thought something was happening then, but no. Alright, we did it. We did stuff this episode. Very productive. Let's head back here and let's finish this raid with Bill. So me trawling all over the place. But in the end, everyone's happy, except those bikers who crushed their dreams, kind of. Oh, hey, Brittany. What kept you so long, man? Been having a good time? We got it done, though. The PCs are up and running.
The job ran incredibly quick. Bill is one amazing guy, yes.
No, there was almost nothing left for me to do. Celio, I have to hand it to you. You've learned so much.
Oh, really?
Alright, this is getting a little bit intense here.
Well, there you have it. I'm finished with the job. We should head back to Kanto. Celio, I'll be seeing you again.
Brittany, I'm really sorry who sent you off alone today. Oh, you know, I just took down an entire squadron of bikers. It's just my daily routine at this point. I promise, I will show you around these islands sometime. I'm afraid that's not going to happen. Although we'll be back, I'm sure. Hey, wasn't that a long cruise, man? My buddyCio seemed to enjoy your company. I mean, I barely saw him. I'm sure he'd welcome you if you were to visit him again. He gets kind of lonely. It's actually pretty sad. But anyway, if you have a Tri-Pass, you can always take a ferry there from Vermilion Port. Alright, thanks for your company. Oh my god, where did he go? Bill, not like this. Oh man, okay, well that was very productive. Now, I suppose that is nothing else to do except train for this gym. That it's time to go, finally, to Seafoam Islands, the power plant, and back to One Island, down Kindle Road, because there is some training to be done. But we'll leave that until later, I think. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Toodles!